Okay, Kate, it's Thursday. What else is going on today?
Today is Caramel Popcorn Day, or as Matt calls it, Caramel Popcorn Day.
Do I?
I think you say caramel, don't you?
Caramel. Just to be silly, but yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. Okay. National Student Athlete Day.
Okay.
Sorry Charlie Day.
Sorry, Charlie.
And Jump Over Things Day.
Jump Over Things Day. Oh my gosh. There's lots going on.
So if you see somebody like jumping over things or sorry Charlie all day long, you know why.
See somebody jumping over things. It reminded me,
right?
There's a video of Bill Gates, a young Bill Gates, jumping over an office chair. It's pretty entertaining. That's a fun video to look up if you, dear listener, looking for a nice video to watch of somebody jumping over a thing.
Hurdle style or leapfrog style?
Oh, leapfrog, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure if old Bill Gates or modern Bill Gates can do it or not, I should say. But I don't know. But sorry, Charlie. What are you? Is that just literally, someone's like, oh, man, I stubbed my toe. And you go, sorry, Charlie. Like that?
Yep. I would think so.
Okay. Sorry, Charlie Day. Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Kate.
Sure.
All right, Kate, you're usually the one that checks am I the A word on
Yes.
Reddit?
Do you have a good one?
Yes.
I hope you're not taking mine.
Okay, is it about ranch?
Yes.
All right. Would you like to explain this one?
No, you go for it.
Okay, so my guess is this is from a woman who went on I guess it could be a guy, going on a date and goes to a Polish-Hungarian place, a hole in the wall, and they didn't have ranch. She wanted ranch, so she went to the convenience store, came back to the restaurant. The restaurant said no outside food. She said condiments don't count as food. The date leaves and doesn't walk. I'm going to say her to the car just to make it easier.
I think it is a her, by the way.
Okay. Doesn't get the walk to the car.
Says I'm embarrassed, right?
When we finished and left, Michael thanked me for coming out with him, but said it was really off-putting that I had to leave and go buy a bottle of dressing instead of just going one meal without it. I told him I wouldn't have had to do that if they had ranch or any dressings like a normal restaurant. He didn't walk me to my car or anything and just left. I went home and told my roommate about my date and his attitude, and she asked me if I was being serious. She thinks I had bad etiquette and embarrassed Michael to the point he was probably going to stop talking to me. So, yeah, you're right. Embarrassed.
Yeah.
So where are you at on this? The reason I wanted to bring it up is because you're quite enthusiastic about ranch.
Right. I do love ranch, but I love homemade ranch. You know, when a restaurant has good ranch, I would never go to the gas station to get ranch because I don't like bottled ranch.
Okay. Wait, so you don't get ranch at a restaurant? Or you ask, is this homemade?
I say, is this a good ranch? Because people know what good ranch means. And they'll say, if they say it's Hidden Valley or it's out of a bucket, I'm like, I'll do something else.
It's bucket ranch.
Yeah.
It comes out of a bucket.
Yeah.
Just imagine a 5-gallon bucket sitting there with a giant ladle hanging off of it. Okay. So you'll just, what will you do then if they're like, okay,
I'll go with a different dressing.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think that ranch is gross?
I don't like that ranch.
Okay, at all.
Okay, Matt, you're not a ranch enthusiast, so I don't know if this is transferring well, but the people who know. So when you go to a restaurant and you ask for ranch, you ask, is it the good ranch? And if the waitress or waiter is like, oh, yeah, our ranch is so good, then you can believe them. If they are anywhere on the, what's the word I'm looking for?
There's some hesitation or something?
If there's hesitation, yes. Then you're like, maybe I'll do Italian. Or, yeah.
Okay. Wow.
For real.
I wouldn't have guessed that. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I do think that they are the a-hole because they left a date. They drove to a convenience store, came back with ranch, and then they kind of argued with the server. So, yeah. And I think in the article it said it was like one of his very favorite restaurants or something. So it could be pretty embarrassing. So, yeah, I kind of think she's the a-hole.
Okay.
What about you?
I agree.
Do you think it would be any different if somebody is like just pulled out hot sauce out of their purse?
I don't know. Maybe.
That was some of the comments, though. They were like, well, I carry my hot sauce with me. And there was one lady who's like, I bring my own Coke Zero and I smuggle it into restaurants, and I'm taking this and showing other people so that they know I'm not crazy for smuggling my own stuff in.
Okay.
Yeah. I think people think it's kind of weird because it's ranch. If it was something else, I wonder if people would be like, no, you love a good condiment. I don't know.
Maybe a packet. Maybe packets would have been okay.
There you go.
Got to be sneakier than pulling out a whole bottle, or in Kate's case, pulling out a packet of ranch mix or whatever. And
can I get a side of sour cream? Thanks. Matt, I love a good countdown.
What are we counting down to, Kate?
Oh, man. Okay, so we've got 3 days until Easter. 29 days until Cinco de Mayo.
That was my Cadbury bunny.
That was it? Okay, nice.
Okay, thanks.
29 days until Cinco de Mayo.
All right.
38 days until Mother's Day, putting that on your radar.
Oh, a good idea.
And if you're looking for a federal holiday 3-day weekend, 53 days until Memorial Day.
The big key for the Mother's Day one is that's when you want to get your tomato plants into the ground, is right about then. So thanks for the heads up on that, Kate.
The big key is honoring your mom.
Oh.
Another thing is on Mother's Day is when you try to plant your tomatoes.
Yep. First priority, tomatoes. Second, love you, Mom.
Oh, Mama Stooks, he doesn't mean it. You're his first priority.
Mm-hmm. That's right. You know it. Plus, my dad's going to need to help me plant those tomatoes, and I don't know if it'd be cool if we both abandoned her to just go plant tomatoes instead.
That would be bad.
Yeah.
Bad news bears.
Yeah. All right, I got more details about the Sasquatch at the K.
More details about the Sasquatch. I want to say Pasquatch, but that's not it.
Yeah, the Sasquatch is officially well, I shouldn't say officially. Although it's in quotes here in this article. The team releases, quote, Sasquatch. So it is an employee of the Royals. The Sasquatch is not just some enthusiastic fan.
Okay.
And if you missed it on yesterday's show, dear listener, the Royals' first baseman's last name is Pasquantino. And he's gotten the nickname Pasquatch as a result. And so the Royals, surprised, he wasn't aware that this was a thing, surprised him by debuting a Sasquatch that comes out basically from the Royals Hall of Fame and walks around that general area if Pasquatch is on base. And so Pasquatch says, I think it's pretty cool. I take it as an honor that the team would want to do something for me. Hopefully, I can keep that guy employed, whoever's up there. So I'll just try to get on base and make sure that guy still has a job.
That's funny.
So there you go. Update. Sasquatch is officially a Kansas City Royals employee.
I like it. Like, what are you doing this summer for your internship with the Royals? I'm the Sasquatch that goes into left field.
You think that's an internship? It's 81 games, home games.
I mean, how do you get, do you hire someone specifically, or do you take an already existing employee? Do you put them on rotation?
Right. Maybe this person works in the Royals Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You know, for the rest of the game, they're working on records and they don't have the Sasquatch face on. Or
this
week,
head. You are the Sasquatch. Next week, you're behind the counter.
Oh, you think there's a rotation? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe.
Oh, I would think it's got to be the same person for most games. You know what I mean? Because you want to make sure that the gait of the walk of the Sasquatch is correct. Mm-hmm. Don't you think?
Maybe. Yeah.
It'd be like if Slugger suddenly started, like, there's like an elderly person in there who's just like shuffling around. You know, you'd be like, wait a minute, what's going on with Slugger? Maybe
there's a new Slugger. Like, the old Slugger retired to Sasquatch and they hired a more youthful Slugger. I don't know.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, you're right. 'Cause the Sasquatch doesn't perform like athletic feats out there. He's just kind of walking back and forth.
Right.
So far. Can't wait to see if the Sasquatch starts doing like backflips out there or something.
Right.
Oh.
Somebody's going to have to fan down the Sasquatch because it's 190 degrees in August.
Right. So there you go. Get out to the cave for nothing else to hope that Pasquatch gets on base so you can see the Sasquatch out there beyond left field, the Royals Hall of Fame walking around.
Matt, Kelsey Jam is coming to Kansas City.
Kelsey Jam. Yeah, Travis Kelsey. He's on a roll, huh?
Yeah.
What's going on with Kelsey Jam? I know that there's like a Travis Kelsey music event.
It's Kelsey Jam is the Travis Kelsey Music Fest, and it's coming to what we know as Sandstone. It's Azura Health Amphitheater. Yeah.
Very catchy name.
But tickets go on sale tomorrow. Pre-sale is tomorrow at 10 a.m. And then general sale is at noon. And tickets go from $49.99 and up. So you want to guess who's coming to Kelsey Jam?
Okay, Beyonce.
No say. No.
I give up.
Okay. Machine Gun Kelly, Rick Ross, Tech Nine, and Loud Luxury. Plus, there's going to be food from Kansas City restaurants and custom cocktails. And it's all to highlight Kansas City during the NFL draft, which is happening April 28th. So he's trying to bring a little bit of excitement to Kansas City since people are going to be in town for the draft, like get Kansas City all hyped up and hopping.
So this is going on that same weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
They're expecting some ridiculous number of people at Union Station for that.
I believe you're right. Yeah.
A couple 100,000 or something. The number they threw out there was like, really? Okay. Not out there all at once necessarily, because that would be... Oh, no. Did they say there's 500,000 after the Super Bowl?
I think so.
Right. So, and then you got Travis kind of diverting some of the crowd to a different part of town.
I think he's just trying to bring like some excitement to Kansas City that same weekend. Like maybe you're not interested in the draft, but you like Tech Nine. I don't know.
I'm a player. I'm a player. Oh, I'm a player. Do you think that when Tech Nine does that song, that Travis will come out on stage and just point at himself a whole bunch?
Maybe.
I'm a player. I'm a player. Oh, I'm a player.
Maybe.
Yeah. I'm a player, yeah.
He said, I've talked a lot about fighting for your right to party. I've been saying that for a while now. I think this is the perfect time.
Because I'm a player, I'm a player.
See, I like another Tech Nine song that I can't sing on the air. Real good, though. Makes me think of college.
Has it got curse words in there?
Yeah.
Let's try them out. Let's see what happens.
Let's get blank. Let's get blank. Let's get blanked up.
There you go.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it was a good compromise. Yeah.
It's still not great, but it is a memory from college. It's one of those songs that I will never forget. So
I'm impressed you remember that far back.
Sentimental attachment to Tech Nine.
So have you secured social media handles for your kids, Kate?
I have not.
No?
No.
Oh my God. What are you doing?
Okay. Do you mean by securing, like I'm holding on to them until they're ready for them, or signing them up?
Yes, you're holding on to them and so that they'll have a cool name secured.
Oh, no.
For the time when you're ready for them to be social media. No?
No.
Okay. Well, there's an interesting idea on one of these anecdotes in this article. This woman had said that she had secured the name for her baby, the Facebook name, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that way she could tag the baby in photos, and then down the line, hand over the keys to the account.
Oh.
Whenever might be appropriate.
Okay.
I know a lot of people are of the mind of, nope, I'm not putting my kids on social media. I'm not putting their faces in my social media or anything. I want to wait until they have agency to dictate whether they would like their faces plastered on the internet.
Yeah, I'm not that mom.
No? Okay.
No.
But you're also not the mom that's going to go secure the social media handle and start tagging your kids?
True.
Okay.
I have heard of parents who set up a email address for their babies, and they start emailing things to their child. And as they grow older, then they turn over the email account and be like, look at all these things I emailed you over the years.
Oh, you could do the same thing in this case, I think, right?
Yeah.
You just message the person, message the baby on Facebook. It's a weird thing to say.
Yeah, that is a weird thing to say.
Really interesting article. If you want to look it up, just search for baby's first social media handle. One final note on this is the subhead, sorry, that profile name is taken. It belongs to a newborn. So have you ever ran into a social media website where like, really? I can't get that name? Someone else may have grabbed it for their little baby.
For their bambino. Matt, do you like Cadbury Creme Eggs?
Cadbury Creme Eggs, I can handle like half of one.
I agree. I'm with you.
Even as a kid, when I was far more into sugar, like, oh my God, that's rich. Like one a year.
That's a lot.
Yeah, one a year's enough. Why?
My kids don't know what they are. I'm with you. Like half an egg.
You've deprived your children of knowing what a Cadbury Creme Egg is?
I have.
Oh.
But I'm kind of enticed to share a Cadbury Creme Egg now that I have this recipe for fried Cadbury Creme Eggs.
Okay. Interesting. So you're dipping chocolate into a fryer somehow?
No. So
All right,
you're
how's it
wrapping the egg in dough, like maybe in a cinnamon roll dough or a crescent roll dough, and then you're putting it in your air fryer.
Wow. Okay.
That's healthier, Matt.
Much. Right. Can keep that oil out of there.
Right?
Man.
But that is a big thing apparently online in Easter. So fry those Cadbury Creme Eggs, serve them up to the family.
Are you going to do it?
I mean, it might be fun to try it. We like fried Oreos, so.
That'd be an interesting way to introduce the kids to the Cadbury Creme Egg.
Right.
And then I'd be curious what would happen. So their first experience with Cadbury Creme Egg is with it ensconced in dough and fried, air fried.
Mm-hmm.
And then you would introduce a standard Cadbury Creme Egg at some point.
Right.
Would they find that to be garbage, you think, in comparison?
I don't know. Should I make them try the egg first before we fry it?
I don't know. I'm just concerned that maybe you'll ruin their experience with Cadbury Creme Eggs by introducing a superior, or maybe just by virtue of the fact it's the first and different version.
It's okay, but I like the fried one better.
Exactly. Yeah. Could you do this for the show, please?
Let's try it this weekend.
There you go. All right. Well, thanks, Kate. Can't wait to hear the results.
Yeah.
Say it on the radio, and it's practically a binding written contract.
Absolutely.
All right, Kate, so I finished Last of Us. I binged Last of Us.
Yeah? How'd it go?
So to recap for anyone, I finished the game. I wanted to finish the game first on PlayStation 5 and then go through the show. So I finished the game Saturday night, and then I stayed up too late watching the first couple of episodes, and then I've delayed my sleep by at least an hour later than it should have been every night since then.
But was it worth it?
Yeah, it's quite good.
There you go.
So I want to pass along my thumbs up because people listen to this show for my recommendations on TV shows, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I also wanted to bring it up as a point to, again, discuss binging, why I think binging is no good.
Yeah.
You disagree.
I do.
Nice thing about, week by week is you get some time. You see the episode. Next episode's not available yet. It gives you time to discuss with friends who may be watching the episode, or you can check theories online or something, for depending on the show. I guess with trash TV, maybe the theories online in between episodes isn't as important. For what was it? Love is Blind?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not. But I realized that the biggest reason why binging is no good for me is because I apparently don't have the self-control to stop an episode earlier than I should. Gotta get my beauty sleep, Kate.
I don't know, Matt. I like how you always say that it gives you time to talk to friends about it and discuss, where I'm watching things probably that people aren't watching, or that I want people to know that I'm watching. Like Love is Blind. So I want all the episodes. I want to know. And then I want to go online and then find out, because I think with non-scripted shows, there tends to be a lot more scuttlebutt because those people are in real life and could be living their life, and, they were spotted out around town, or, they're spotted without the ring, or, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, where I like all of it, start to finish. But I did learn something new about the Love is Blind finale.
Oh, okay. The finale's coming out this Friday?
No, okay. So they've got 4 more episodes coming tomorrow, and then 4 more episodes coming out next Friday. But then they always have a reunion show at the end that is done well ahead of time so they can edit. But the reunion show is going to come out on Sunday the 16th, and it's going to be live. So you don't know what's going to happen.
Wow, yeah. Survivor style.
Live on Netflix. Yeah.
Netflix flexing the live stuff recently. They had the Chris Rock special.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which maybe you could have only watched live. I'm not sure if you can still watch that or not.
I think so because I see
Can you?
I see it pops up
You see the tile. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I like what you say about not having self-control. And I agree with you that when I do get a show, I want to watch all that I can watch. But I do feel like I'm pretty good about okay, it's 30 minutes past my bedtime. This is the last episode. I just need to finish this episode and be done. Or I don't think I'm that person that stays up until 2 a.m. finishing a show.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was just been a slow but sure, just degradation of the amount of sleep I need each night by at least an hour, I think, later than it should have been. But
yeah.
Woo. Wild. You
don't get excited about it, though, that you start earlier? When you first come home, you're like, oh, I can watch This Is Us or Last of Us. This Is Us is a totally different show.
I have to stop. I have to get all the boring stuff done first,
Oh.
I actually brew my tea for the next day pretty much immediately when I get home and put it into my thermos.
Yeah?
I want to get that stuff done. That way I can have fun and stay up too late watching Last of Us, apparently.
You got a lot of boring stuff to do, dude.
I know.
Man. Matt, just for the pun of it.
Oh, wow. Just for the pun of it, Kate's going to give us the setup to a punchline, and then you and I, dear listener, are going to guess the punchline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yes, I'm prepared.
What do you call a dog that can do magic?
A dog that can do magic. So you got magic tricks, dog, puppy, pooch, paws. Dog can do... What do you call a dog that can do magic tricks?
Nope. What do you call a dog that can do magic?
Magic, can do magic. Okay, maybe it could be Harry Potter themed or some kind of... Anywhere close with any of the words I've said?
No.
No. Okay, I give up, Kate. What do you call a dog that can do magic?
A labracadabrador.
A labracadabrador. Oh, I was so close to getting that.
If you would have said abracadabra, I'd be like, warmer.
Wow. And then fast forward in a half hour, maybe I get there.
There you go.
Thanks, Kate.
Yeah.